right. Welcome to the Sunday morning show. How are you doing today? We always start things off with a song. This is a meme song, by the way, but nonetheless, it's been stuck in my head for like the past week. I follow a lot of the CX network peoples, and this dude Blade, who I'm not sure if ever was on Twitch or is banned on Twitch, but most of those guys are banned on Twitch anyway. So I hope I shouldn't get in trouble for playing this song. It's just a song, and it's a meme song. It's not even, it's so minimal effort, but it's hilarious. And if you just knew what it was, I guess I should show why this is, if I can find it, why they made this song. Okay, let me see. Played grope. I don't know if that's gonna. Wait. Oh yeah, this is it.
I did not. My brother did. I wasn't there. Yeah. All right. Hang on.
Just say hi. So basically, they were live streaming in Hawaii, and they had like this 17-year-old girl with them who was streaming, and just gave her a little grab, nothing too crazy, but yeah, here's this song, and I'll just double check the audio and everything, make sure everything's good.
Use me, Blade as a groper. Only 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 use me, Blade as a groper. Groper? I'm just saying hi.
By the way,
Only use me, Blade as a groper. Only use me, Blade as a groper.
Test, double check,
Blade as a
test.
groper. Only use me, Blade as a groper. Only use me, Blade as a groper. Groper? I'm just saying hi.
by the way,
Only use me, Blade as a groper. Only use me, Blade as a groper.
Alright, everything's working as it should. Yeah, so it's not anything too special, but it's fucking, I don't know, kind of funny to me.
Only use me, Blade as a groper.
Alright, so what's been going on this past week? Well, yesterday I was a part of this 2K19 tournament. It was out in North Bergen, Jersey. I actually was streaming it on this channel on Twitch. You could go look at the VOD if you'd like. Yeah, it was hosted by iPod King Carter, who I'd never heard of till I got invited to this event. So, and he got like 500,000 subs. That's pretty good. Seems like every other motherfucker has 500,000, has a bunch of subs. Like some YouTube is definitely, and I guess internet in general, like content creators in general, it just keeps expanding and expanding. So that's why I have confidence that if I work hard enough as a content creator, that eventually I'll get somewhere. I mean, what he's doing isn't too special either. It's just, I don't know. He's just playing NBA 2K19, and it was a 3-man team. So I was on the team with this dude Xylo and this dude Cheeseaholic, who's another sizable YouTube personality. He's like 18 years old, and he just plays 2K19. But he has over 250,000 views. I think the thumbnails have a lot to do with it. I mean, he's also managed by people. He has people behind him. But I don't know if he does his own thumbnails. I should, but man, it's like thumbnails like that. I get it. I guess kids click on it more often, but that shit just looks like not ear cancer. It looks like eye cancer to me. It's just like, it hurts my eyes just looking at it. I guess that's the point. It's got to be so obnoxious that you can't help but look at it and just like, okay, maybe I'll click on it. My thumbnails are, I have not put much work in my thumbnails. Because I was trying to get a good version of Photoshop on my computer without having to pay for it. So, and a couple of them I just put text over. But I don't think that's enough. I gotta learn how to do all these effects and shit. Oh wait, I got 50 subs finally. Yay. Alright, we're at 50. Nice. That was my goal for the end of the year, to be at 50 subs on YouTube by the end of the year, and I'm past my goal on Twitch. I just set my goal for 20 before I even really started networking. Now I'm at like 30. So, you know, hopefully by this time next year, if I gain about 20 subs a month on YouTube, that is, let's see, 12 times 20, that's at 240. So by this time next year, I should be at 300 subscribers on YouTube at a minimum. I would say on Twitch, maybe almost the same, maybe 250, maybe 300. If I just stay on my grind and I just keep doing it, at the very minimum, we should be able to get to those numbers. I mean, I only really started going hard like in, I guess, October. I started streaming more often. So I've only been streaming regularly for a few months. Let's see. I'm not trying to look at what I'm doing right now, which is live. Let's see. I mean, they delete your shit after a while, but let's see. I've been pretty, October. I mean, I had other stuff before that were more sporadic that is already gone, but since October I've been pretty regular with it. And I of course deleted a few things, so I would have more videos here if I didn't just delete shitty videos that didn't come out that well, or just that were too short, or that just didn't have that right amount of content in there to watch it. I want to curate this list so that it's not too there's not too much fluff in there. But I mean you got some decent stuff here. I think I've got some decent stuff here. I'm trying to do different things. I should do more political commentary, because that right there, that VOD has more views than any of this other stuff. So I really ought to get back into reading the news all the time and understanding what's going on, and then I'm sure a lot of people would want to hear about that. If that's the highest view VOD, is my commentary in the Donald Trump press conference. Which reminds me, there was this other press conference that Trump was just in with Pelosi. I don't know if you call it a press conference. It was more like him, Pelosi, and Schumer. Schumer, aka what do they call the vampire from? I don't know, from some show. Famous vampire characters? Old? I don't know. Key and Peele. He looks so ridiculous. Anyways, yeah, so let me see. Trump, Pelosi, Schumer. Watch the full on-camera shouting match. This is 16 minutes. How is it? And this is 17 minutes. Not get him border wall. I really hate mainstream media though. Whatever. Let's just watch the... I mean, this is 16 minutes. This is 10 minutes. I'm wondering if this is the more full video, or is it just like they tack on some CNN bullshit to it to frame it in whatever way. I don't know. But anyways, we'll start from the beginning here. Watch this.
So the wall will get built, but we may not have an agreement today. We probably won't. But we have an agreement on other things that are really good. Nancy, would you like to say something?
Would you like to say something? And Pence doesn't say shit throughout this whole video. There's these memes of let me see. Pence weekend at Bernie's meme. There's this meme going around with Pence replaced with Bernie from Weekend at Bernie's, because he just sits there. Damn, not showing up. But I saw it on Twitter. Anyways, so he just sits there, you know, looking like he's about to push forth some anti-mutant legislation to destroy the X-Men. But yeah, he just sits there, and it's really just Pelosi and Trump and Schumer, who's over here in this area, arguing. So let's see.
To meet with you so that we can work together in a bipartisan way to meet the needs of the American people. I think the American people recognize that we must keep government open, that a shutdown is not worth anything, and that we should not have a Trump shutdown. You have the White House, the Trump shutdown. You have the White House, you have the Senate, you have the House of Representatives, you have the votes. You should pass it.
No, we don't
right
have
now.
the votes, Nancy, because in the Senate we need 60 votes.
No, but in the House,
and we don't
you
have.
could bring it up right now.
Yeah, but I
today.
can't. Excuse me.
You know what's crazy about Pelosi is that she's had so many like weird health-related episodes. Let's see. She's a non-stop gaffe fest. Is the gift that keeps on giving for Republicans. I mean, she's an artifact. Like, what the hell? Like, she doesn't represent Democrats. I wish I could find a compilation that can really show you everything, because what the hell? I don't know. Non-stop gaff fest? Is this relevant? Them ads, though. Them ads.
Speaking of Democrats, one of the leaders of the
Hey,
resistance
this is a
has been
compilation.
Nancy Pelosi,
Or maybe
and
not.
the president not a big
It's
fan
just
of her, except for on Twitter.
There's Fox and Friends. Where's the compilations of her, like, fucking going brain dead and just, like, forgets what the hell she's talking about? The thing is, YouTube censors this shit, probably, and I don't know. You can't find it. Because there's tons of video of her looking like she has dementia. Okay, maybe this shows you what I'm talking about here. This is an example.
It is afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm honored this morning, or now afternoon. And what does that mean? Higher cost or fewer benefits, a terrible age tax, undermining Medicare.
I mean, she looks kind of dazed. I mean, everybody's forgotten what time of day it is, but she looks kind of dazed here.
Dealing for Medicare and Medicaid, as I should have said. And as they do this, they're making assault on Medicaid, which is, again,
very dangerous to children and other living things should they succeed. And one of the things that they have not done is paid sufficient attention to the assault on our electoral system that the Russians perpetrated in the last campaign. For one example, they're doing it in other countries. They may have done it here before. They hacked our democracy. 21 state and local election systems were penetrated. And again, we're finding out things that we didn't even know before. For example, was it how many states have been compromised in all of this? 21 states. And again, I always say, what is it that the Russians have on Donald Trump, politically, personally, or financially, that we have to pussyfoot around when it comes to sanctions on Russia?
I know there was just one time she mistakenly referred to Trump as Bush, which is kind of like, huh? You talk about Trump every fucking day, but
I said to him that New Yorkers have said to me, those who've had business dealings with him, he operates this way. First, he tries to charm you. President Bush tries to charm you. If that doesn't work, he tries to bully you. If that doesn't work, he walks away from the deal. And if that doesn't work, he sues you. So, charm.
She looks like a mental patient.
Abandon, sue. And I didn't realize it, but when I got back to my office, like an hour later, I saw that they're filing suit against Comey. So he tried to charm him, he tried to bully him, he tossed him out.
Anyway, enough of her ugly face. I'm tired of talking about her. A more relevant a more relevant politician that is getting a lot of attention, but is, just constantly proving that she's kind of an idiot, is this Ocasio-Cortez. I'm just going to type her name. There's so many videos exposing her, my dudes. And it's sad because, she's a Latina. I'm half Latino. I want to support her. She's cute. She's attractive. I want to be like, yay, Ocasio-Cortez, but she's a fucking communist, and she doesn't even know what the heck she's talking about, homie. There's so many. Every time, oh man, it's got to be this one, right? This one that I've seen already.
Running for Congress.
Oh my God! Every time she's gotten it wrong. This video is enough. And then you could do your own research and see how dumb she is. My dude. And she has bad posture. Like, the heck?
Running for Congress was never in the plan. It was never in the cards. It was never something that I thought I did.
Like, oh my God.
And if we work our butts off to make sure that we take back all three chambers of Congress, all three chambers of government, the presidency, the Senate, and the House in 2020, we can't start working in 2020.
I can't let you go!
Inaugurated January 3rd, January 4th, we're signing healthcare, we're signing this.
But they don't actually inaugurate Congress people, they swear them in.
And then she went on to say that she was going to get inaugurated on the 3rd and then start signing bills on the 4th. You don't get inaugurated and you don't sign bills. Only the president will sign the bills that you present to him.
But she appears to have her political colors mixed up.
Hello, everybody. I'm so excited to be hopping on here, Senator Sanders' account, and we're here in Kansas City to rally for Brent Welder. We're going to flip this seat red in November.
Fuck you, guy.
I ran because I felt like we could do better and that we could be better as a country. And I looked around.
Yeah. The benefit of capitalism is that you engage in voluntary trade. It is the system that, unlike all the others, has lifted more people out of poverty over the course of human history than any other system. Well, so I think that those things that you talk about, that you discuss, are part of the course of human evolution.
Ocasio-Cortez says she can't afford to move to Washington. She can't make a deposit on an apartment in D.C. until she gets her first paycheck. members of Congress earn a solid $174,000 a year.
Connected most to an electorate when they were fighting for these seats, when they got these seats, when they were campaigning most, when we had more of an American middle class. But that upper middle class doesn't exist anymore.
But when you look at what she just said, that the upper middle class is gone, look at this. In 1979, it was at 12.9%, if we could put up the graphic. And today, the middle class has grown, as you can see, more than double that number from that many years ago.
Yes, but I also think that what people are starting to see, at least in the occupation of Palestine, I think what I meant is like the settlements that are increasing in some of these areas and places where
she doesn't know what the hell she's talking about.
Experiencing difficulty in access to their housing and homes.
Do you think you can expand on that?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'd also just, I am not the expert on geopolitics on this issue.
You used the term the occupation of Palestine. What did you mean by that?
She didn't know what she's talking about. How the hell do people like this find success in any walk of life whatsoever? I don't know. And then it has me thinking, what's wrong with me? What have I been doing wrong to not find success? Or am I just delusional? Am I more delusional than Ocasio-Cortez, who doesn't fucking know basic information like the 3 branches of government, my dude? If you went to college and even high school, although a lot of high schools are, don't teach you shit, but, I still remember in college, my American government class, we talked about the 3 branches of government, we talked about all kinds of stuff about the government. And I'm sure, and I'm pretty sure that was part of my high school and middle school, education as well. 3 branches of government: executive, legislative, and judicial. And just after the big to-do about Trump getting another spot to fill on the Supreme Court, what the hell? How out of touch is this woman? How out of touch is this woman? She's being hailed as the second coming for the Democratic Party because she's non-white, she's a woman, and she's attractive. That's the only reason she's so popular right now. And idiots on Twitter will go along with it and pretend like nothing's wrong. If you criticize her, you hate women, or you're against minorities, which isn't the case. It's just she's a fucking idiot. And I'm sorry to say that. You know what I mean? I'm sorry to say that, but let's go back to this.
Can't get it passed in the House if it's not going to pass in the Senate. I don't want to waste time.
Well, the fact is, you can get it started that way.
The House we could get passed very easily, and we do. But the problem is the Senate, because we need 10 Democrats to vote, and they won't vote.
The point is that there are equities to be weighed.
It does this.
And we're here to have a conversation in a prayerful way, so I don't think we should have a debate in front of the press on this. But the fact is, the House Republicans could bring up this bill, if they had the votes, immediately and set the tone for what you want.
If we thought we were going to get it passed in the Senate, Nancy, we would do it immediately. We'd get it passed very easily in the House.
No, that's
We
not
would get it, Nancy, I'd have it passed in 2 seconds. It doesn't matter, though, because we can't get it passed in the Senate because we need 10 Democrats.
I'm pretty sure most people could. I'm pretty sure some people could understand what Donald Trump is saying by just muting him and looking at his hand
Which is what we do. You begin, you make
signals,
your
what's going on.
State your case. That's what the House Republicans
His facial expressions.
If they had the votes. But there are no
So much
votes
nonverbal
in the
communication.
House, a majority of votes for a wall, no matter where you start.
Exactly right. If I needed the votes for the wall in the House, I would have them in one session, would be done.
Go do it.
It doesn't help because we need 10 Democrats in
No,
the
don't
Senate.
put it on the Senate. Put it on the negotiation.
Okay, let me ask you this, and we're doing this in a very friendly manner. It doesn't help for me to take a vote in the House where I will win easily with the Republicans. It doesn't help to take that vote because I'm not gonna get the vote of the Senate. I need 10 senators, that's the problem.
Mr. President, you have the White House, you have the Senate.
I have the
you
White House. The White House
first.
is done, and the House would give me the vote if I wanted it, but I can't because
Well,
I
you
need,
can't-
Nancy, I need 10 votes from Chuck.
All right, let me say something here. Let me just say one thing. The fact is, you do not have the votes in the House.
Nancy, I do, and we need
Well,
border
let's take
security.
the vote,
Nancy,
we'll find out.
Nancy, we need border security. It's very simple.
Of course we do.
We need border security. People are pouring into our country, including terrorists. We have terrorists. We caught 10 terrorists over the last very short period of time. 10. These are very serious people. Our border agents, all of our law enforcement has been incredible what they've done. But we caught 10 terrorists. These are people that were looking to do harm. We need the wall. We need, more important than anything, we need border security, of which the wall is just a piece. But it's important. Chuck, did you want to say something?
Yeah, here's what I want to say. We have a lot of disagreements here. The Washington Post today gave you a whole lot of Pinocchios because they say you constantly misstate how much the wall is built, how much of the wall is built, and how much is there. But that's not the point here. We have a disagreement about the wall,
Washington
whether
Post.
it's effective or whatever. Not on border security, but on the wall. We do not want to shut down the government. You have called 20 times to shut down the government. You say, I want to shut down the
Shut
government.
it down and
We
don't start it back up again. How about
come
that?
to an agreement. If we can't come to an agreement, we have solutions
We don't
that
need
will
federal
pass the
government.
House and Senate right now and will not shut down the government, and that's what we're urging you to do. Not threaten to shut down the government
You don't
because you,
wanna
let me
shut
just
down the
finish,
government, Chuck.
because you can't get
The
your
last
way.
time you shut it down, you
Yeah,
got
let me
killed.
say something, Mr. President. You just say my way or we'll shut down the government. We have a proposal that Democrats and Republicans will support to do a CR that will not shut down the government. We urge you to take it.
And if it's not good border security, I
It
won't
is
take it.
very good border
And if it's not good border security, I won't take it.
It's what the
Because when you look at these numbers of the effectiveness of our border security, and when you look at the job that we're doing
You
with our
just said
military.
it is effective.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah, you just said it's
Without
effective.
a wall, these are only areas where you have the walls.
We wanna do
Where
this-
you have walls, Chuck, it's effective. Where you don't have walls, it is not effective.
Yeah.
Let's call a halt to this. We've come in here as the first branch of government. Article 1, the legislative branch. We're coming in good faith to negotiate with you about how we can keep the government
Open.
We're gonna keep it
the
open if we
American-
have border
the
security. If
American-
we don't have border security,
I'm
Chuck,
with you.
we're not gonna keep it
I'm
open.
with you. We are gonna have border security.
And it's the same board,
Effective.
you're bragging about what has been done.
By
We
us.
want to do the same thing we did last year, this year. That's our proposal. If it's good then, it's good now, and it won't shut down the
But the
government.
border security hasn't been good
Let's
though.
debate.
I don't
let's
support a
debate in
wall,
private.
but
Okay, yeah, let's debate in private.
do need border security.
Quite frankly, a fact, and we can.
We need
dispel
border
that.
security. I think we all agree that we need border security.
Yes,
Is that
we
right?
do.
Good.
We do.
See, we get along. Thank you, everybody.
You say border security and the wall. Can you have border security without the wall?
You need the wall. The wall is a part of border security.
What it means to have border
Yeah,
security.
we need border security. The wall is a part of border security. You can't have very good.
Can't
border
Schumer
security
just
without
die already? What the hell is he still doing? Like, retire, bruh. Tired of seeing your face. And Pelosi, these people stay in power till they fucking rot.
Experts say you can do border security without a wall, which is wasteful and doesn't solve the problem.
It totally solves.
Need
the
some fresh
problem.
blood in the Democratic Party. Some fresh, non-socialist blood.
To say, how do we meet the needs of American people who have needs? The economy has, people are losing their jobs, the market's in a mood. Our members are already
Well,
left
we have the
their
lowest unemployment that we've had in 50 years.
60 people of
The market's in a mood.
Party are losing their offices now because of the transition. People are not, the
And
morale
we've gained
is
in the
not-
Senate. Nancy,
the
we've
morale
gained in the
is-
Senate. Excuse me.
Who's she
did we
even
win the Senate?
talking to?
We won the Senate.
What is this?
When the
This is like-
president brags that he won North Dakota and Indiana, he's in real trouble.
I did.
Let me
Is-
say this.
We did win
I'm-
North Dakota.
I'm lost as like what the hell this is even supposed to be. Like they're just. I appreciate the transparency aspect. Like you get to see these disagreements happening in real time, but it's just like what is this accomplishing other than just getting the average American thinking about border security? Like it's like how much is it actually getting done on their end? They're just I don't know, man. It's like, are they there to debate with Trump? Are they there to address the media? It's like they're in an argument, and then like Schumer and Pelosi are like trying to appeal to a third party, like, hey, Fox News, you agree with me, right? Like, fuck this guy, right? And hey, fuck this guy, right? I don't know, man. It's such silly political theater.
Most unfortunate thing. We came in here in good faith, and we're entering into this kind of a discussion in the public view.
But it's not bad, Nancy.
No,
it's called transparency.
I know it's not transparency when we're not stipulating to a set of facts, and when we wanted to have a debate with you about saying we confront some of those facts without.
You know what? We need border security. That's what we're going to be talking about, border security. If we don't have border security, we'll shut down the government. This country needs border security. The wall is a part of border security.
Pence isn't nodding. He isn't saying anything. He's just like suffering through this nonsense.
It's a big section. It's a big part of it. It's a big part of it. We need to have effective.
And fucking Schumer is just hunched over like a goblin.
In certain parts, no, not
like
in all
a gargoyle.
Parts, but in certain parts of a 2,000-mile border, we need a wall. How much money? We are doing it much under budget. We're actually way under budget on the areas that we've renovated, the areas that we've built. I would say if we got
just increasing the national
$5
debt,
billion, we could do a tremendous chunk.
That's all you're doing.
Are you willing to accept less, though, and are your guests?
Well, we're going to see. We're going to see. Look, we have to have the wall. This isn't a question. This is a national emergency. Drugs are pouring into our country. People with tremendous medical difficulty and medical problems are pouring in, and in many cases, it's contagious. They're pouring into our country. We have to have
you gotta clean up
border security. We have to have a wall as part of border security. And I don't think we really disagree so much. I also know that
it's like, like yesterday at the tournament, they had free food, which was kind of crappy, like crappy microwave for frozen. I don't know what kind of shit that was, but they had free drinks. They had like wine and beer, and I must have had like 6 or 7 glasses of wine. And like that feeling, like the day after drinking, and like you just like, or even when you get home, it's like your sweat, you feel like all that alcohol is just coming out your sweat, and you just feel nasty. And even though I showered when I got back, like I still kind of feel like that. I feel like ugh, and then like the shit, like I don't know, everything I touched while I was feeling grimy just still feels grimy. I don't know, it's weird. I don't like that about drinking.
Nancy's in a situation where it's not easy for her to talk right now, and I understand that, and I fully understand that. We're going to have a good discussion, and we're going to see what happens. But we have to have border security.
Mr. President, please don't characterize the strength that I bring to this meeting as the leader of the House Democrats who just won a big victory.
Elections have consequences, Mr. President.
Let me just say.
That's right. And that's why the country is doing so well.
What the President is representing in terms of his cards over there are not factual. We have to have an evidence-based conversation about what does work, what money has been spent, and how effective it is. This is about the security of our country. We take an oath to protect and defend, and we don't want to have that mischaracterized by anyone. And
I agree with that. No, I agree with that.
So let us have a conversation where we don't have to contradict in public the statistics that you put forth, but instead can have a conversation about what will really work and what the American people deserve from us at this uncertain time in their lives.
One thing I think we
okay, you kind of get the picture. This was kind of like a shit show. There's only like another minute left on that video. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. But anyways, something that I've been working on this week that I want to show you like a sneak peek of is this PS1 Classic video. I don't have a PS1 Classic, but I'm like doing a video comparing like what's on PSN for PS3 versus the Classic, and I've been taking a long time to like finish this, unfortunately. I feel like I've kind of missed the boat on a lot of the interest about the PlayStation Classic, but you know what? It's not Christmas yet. People are still out there buying it. Maybe there's still people researching it, but so I never did this much editing in a video. So you know, that's one thing. I'm using Cyberlink Power Director, which is okay, I guess. I mean, I actually paid for this shit. So I'm not totally convinced I'm getting all my money's worth, but I mean, to get anything better, I'd have to pay a lot more money. So yeah, I'm glad at least I have something to work with. But anyways, let's just take a quick peek of basically how this is gonna go.
Oddworld: Abe's Exodus is a 2D puzzle platformer developed by Oddworld
And it's not done
inhabitants
yet,
and
by
published by
the way.
GT
This is most of
Interactive in
it.
1998. It's both a sequel to Abe's Odyssey and a spin-off not considered part of the Oddworld quintology. While its predecessor is present on the PS1 Classic, it is unfortunately one of the 9 PAL games included. Although in this case, I don't imagine a 50 Hz refresh rate would be too detrimental to the fun factor. Abe's Exodus is almost exactly like the first Oddworld title, except with enhanced gameplay and quality of life features. Along with a greater variety of Mudokons, Abe's Periled Race of Beings, the sequel gives you the added 99. One of the most outrageous omissions on the PlayStation Classic, Soul Reaver is simply one of the best PlayStation games of all time. From the excellent art style to the open-ended combat to the excellent voice work, Soul Reaver was a major achievement on the PlayStation. A sequel to Blood Omen, Soul Reaver follows Raziel, a vampire serving Kane's empire, who is cast into an abyss for reaching a new stage of vampire evolution before his master. It's an absolutely epic tale of revenge featuring a groundbreaking interdimensional shift mechanic. The voice acting is probably the best that the PlayStation has to offer across its 1,500 plus games. The combat mechanics are also a standout, allowing you to dispatch a variety of vampires in a variety of ways. Medieval is a hack-and-slash action-adventure developed by SCE Cambridge Studio and published by Sony Computer Entertainment for the PlayStation in 1998. Colorful and well-animated, this title caters well to young and old gamers alike, as the hack-and-slash Speaking of Claire Redfield, Resident Evil 2 is a survival horror title developed and published by Capcom in 1998. Sony was right to include a Resident Evil title in the PlayStation Classic, but they didn't include the best one. 2 versions of 2 separate campaigns that all intertwine to form my favorite Resident Evil game of all time. The locales, the enemies, the weapons, the bosses are some of the finest vintage gaming you can get. While people complain about the tank controls, I embrace them. They add tension and suspense. I don't mind backtracking either. Look at those lush pre-rendered backgrounds. How can you not love every single second of this?
Welcome back. Hey, take it easy. We're inside Umbrella's secret lab. I'll go find something to treat that wound, so just rest here in the meantime.
Silent Hill is a survival horror title.
Alright, so you get the picture. So far, it's at about 18 minutes. I guess the goal is, I guess I'm gonna try to get it under. I'm gonna try to get it under half an hour, or about half an hour. I think would be a good. It'd be a good length for this kind of video. So, so as soon as I finish that video, hopefully later today I can finish that video. I'll put it on YouTube. I'll do like a premiere on YouTube. I'll stream it on Twitch, so you can watch the premiere with me, or you can join me on YouTube in the chat, or both, or whatever. Yeah, so hopefully I get that done today. I'm feeling like kind of like groggy and shit from drinking last night. I don't feel that great. I only got up in time. I didn't wake up to any alarm. I just kind of woke up like, oh shit, I gotta do this morning show. So I just made my coffee and drank my coffee already. So I'm looking forward to actual breakfast at the end of the show. So I guess we can move on to game news, perhaps. Well, here's a little. I mean, it's on my Twitter, but I mean on my Twitch. But here's some footage from yesterday.
Yeah, live, boys. Xylo here, and we're about to kill this 2K19 tournament, yo. See, I'm more interested in streaming IRL.
You know that 2 hype tournament?
Dribble God?
The dribble God.
All right, so when you praying to do that crossover, you pray to him then. Oh, those shits. That's not bad. Are they comfy?
Yeah, they're good for basketball.
Word.
Yeah, so some of that. Let me see this. Some of the video got a little.
Don't forget, follow Unanimous Games on Twitter.
Towards the end of this one. I streamed for 5 hours, which is probably the most I've streamed. There's a lot of. I'm gonna cut it up and put a little highlight video. You see towards the end here, it got fucked up with the audio. When I downloaded off of Twitch, it was, I don't know. I gotta figure that out as well. Actually, there's a lot of shit I should edit though. I need to edit. I've been needed to edit the moon bounce behind the scenes video footage. I need to edit my interview with BS last week. I definitely need to edit all the footage from my IRL trip out west earlier this year in the summer. I was super slacking on that, and there's a lot of good footage there. What else? Yeah, I gotta put together, an edit of this this tournament I went to. So, but I definitely want to finish. I want to finish the PlayStation Classics video that I'm working on. Let's, before we go to gaming news, let me see if there's anything else worth talking about. Any other videos on YouTube that I thought were interesting or what have you. Oh, by the way, sub to me, the MC Faceman. I'm also on Twitter. Please follow me there. Let's see, what have I been watching? Oh, the Soulja Boy thing. Let me see here. Because everybody's been talking about this. I'm sure you've seen tons of videos of it. He just recently put this new console for sale, the Souljagame Fuse. There's actually a really good video. Recommend Spawnwave. He goes over the technical specifications of this. So basically what he's saying is that this box right here is less powerful than a Switch, although it's $100 more. But hey, it's on sale from $639. What the fuck? $639, homie. You can get an Xbox One X for less than that. You can get an Xbox One X and a few games for $600. I mean, Xbox One X is $399 right now on sale with a game. So why the hell who buys this? And so here's the thing about Soulja. You got to think about who is buying this stuff. is it real gamers? No, real gamers, real consumers are not buying this unless they got a YouTube channel. And a lot of fucking, I would imagine a decent little chunk of sales comes from YouTubers who just buy it to trash on it and get the views. Let's see, Soulja Boy Fuse. Oh shit, I fucking. So, boom, 1, 2, 3, 4 within the last 12 hours. 5. Matter of fact, I might just edit this to just put on YouTube, just talking about the Soulja scam. Boom, another one. Wait, what are we up to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just 6? 7. Man, what a shitty thumbnail. And you got 7? Dude, I'm definitely gonna edit this into a short video for YouTube. But let's think about it like this, guys. Who is he marketing to? Who's buying this stuff besides YouTubers who want to trash on it? I will never do it. $400? Dude, how much are those views worth, man? $400 for some piece of shit that you're never gonna get your money back on that? Are you stupid? Why would you buy it, though? Not all of them have bought it, but a lot of them have bought the initial ones, right? And so let's see on Twitter real quick. Because there's people actually talking about, like, hey, I'm glad to support, fellow black men, by buying this console. And that's, and it's really people like that Soulja is targeting. Soulja is targeting, black folk, essentially, who, will just support anything if it's made by a black person. Or, he's targeting fans, old fans that, like this music, and they just want to support Soulja Boy on his new thing. But he only had one single and shit, basically. But let's look at here. Souljagame. Let's see. A lot of people are trashing on him too, but you'll probably, I'm sure. Hold on. Let's see. Oh shit. My bad, guys. Yeah, let me look at this. Oops. Let me look at this. Snapped. Will you ditch your Switch for this? Probably. And he has 67.9k followers? Captain of the football team, cop a shirt. I have a 700 plus credit score. Now, this is a responsible, business-minded individual. I would imagine this guy is not an idiot, but he's making an idiot move by buying this thing. Will you ditch your Switch for this? Probably. So he's buying this piece of shit, the Souljagame handheld. Okay, which actually I think, according to the videos I've seen, is probably the better option since it's portable and basically I think has the same power as fucking this one. So, wasn't it on sale for like $100, or was it? Yeah, like $100, wasn't it? And now it's $113. I guess that because it was selling so much, people want that Souljagame handheld, but you can get that shit for like what, like $50 or something. You could find it though. Like, hold on a second. Alibaba. Hold on a second. Alibaba. Hold on, Alibaba. Let's see. Game console, baby. Game console. Let me see what you got. Oh, they sell it in bulk though. But if you go to Amazon, by the way, hold on, Amazon. Hold on. Is the Fuse console on here too? Let's see what the real price on the Fuse console is. No. Emulation console. Emulation console. Okay. So boom. He's selling basically something like this, okay, for almost 5 times the price. Here's a cheap knockoff thing. Has games on it. You could probably add more games on it. $24. Now this is probably a better option if you want to play emulation games. It's just that the games won't come on it with it, and you probably could get it cheaper than that, even just like a RetroPie thing. But you know, they have it all set up with the controllers, so you know, I mean, it's still a better deal than whatever Soulja Boy has. There's so much crap like this. There's so many fake. Look at this, another one. 3000 classic game console, $59, $60. Another one. There's all kinds of shit like this, but his branding is what's selling it. And people, let's see, who else? What the fuck is this? He done made himself the PS1.5. Yeah, see, it's basically, it's drop shipping. So, you know, just like with, I guess, hey, what's up, Pizza Rider? So it's kind of like, if you made a Store Envy account or like a Shopify account, and you could just like put text over whatever shirts, you know, and sell that. That's drop shipping. Like, and if you link it up with Printful, like it'll, you know, you'll buy it. I mean, people will buy the shirt or whatever you're selling, the merchandise. You put the order through Printful, and then Printful will ship the merch straight to the customer. So that's what drop shipping is. That's what Soulja Boy is doing. And there's tons of consoles, like the exact same stuff he's selling you can get for cheap. But we're going to continue looking for people who actually are interested in purchasing, because people have been buying this. It's not just YouTubers buying it to review it and shit on it. People are actually buying this. Because there's definitely some people coming up on here saying, hey, I'm excited to buy this. Look at this idiot. Yo, hit me up if possible to develop for this. Would love to work on an original Soulja Boy game. He's not interested in making legit stuff, my friendos. He's not. Although if he were smart, I mean, that's what I would do. Just like Kim Kardashian made a fucking phone game app and made millions of dollars. He could make some shitty phone game app and not rip off a bunch of legitimate companies. It's just so obviously bad. But thankfully, most of these people are just like, what the hell? And they're trashing it. But definitely trust that there are people like the first guy we talked about. You know, this is who you're selling it to. Probably people a lot less smart than this guy. This guy seems like a responsible, business-minded individual, not an idiot, but he's looking to replace his Switch for this. Even though this is less powerful than the Switch, well, the Fuse is, the new one, but these are less powerful as well. I mean, they probably don't even run PS1 games that well. Who knows? But he's cashing in, selling a bunch of crap. So that was, that's been a big thing in the news. I don't know, seriously though, the $400 one though, for the same shit. Doesn't even tell you much about it. But This dude Spawnwave did a video on it. Hey, little pizza rider. Are y'all, what is this? Like pizza rider gang? What is this? Interesting. I like pizza too. I mean, I'm in New York City. We're the home of pizza. Oh. But yeah, I mean, I kind of want to make my own, like, not Android, but like a Raspberry Pi box for a bunch of emulated games. I mean, I have tons of consoles anyway, but there's no way I have the money to buy all that legitimately. I mean, I put enough money into the gaming industry, trust me. But I'm waiting for, like, the Raspberry Pi to be powerful enough to handle 6th generation consoles well, like Dreamcast, Saturn, PS2. I don't care too much about because, like, I have a PS2 and I'd rather get the physical games on PS2. For PS2, I would rather have a digital connection from that, you know, like straight to the HD. You know what I'm saying? That I would prefer to play it on the original hardware. I mean, I have a Dreamcast, but you know, the thing is, there's just not enough room. My entertainment system is full of crap here. It's full of consoles and shit. Like, I don't like having so much stuff around. Okay, so I think we're done talking about that. That was a big part of the news. Was there anything else that I missed? Let me check my YouTube history again. Was there anything else? But I mean, the conclusion is that Soulja Boy is exploiting his fans, exploiting the fact that there are a lot of black folk that will support any black businessman just because they're black, you know. And I understand that, but I mean, you're just letting someone scam you. You're supporting a scammer. He's not trying to provide a quality product. He's literally taking a cheap ass product and doubling the price, tripling, quadrupling the price. Alright, so I get... Oh, this guy's funny. Philip Solo. He has some interesting videos. Like, he has this video where he makes this milk steak.
Alright, guys. Here's the...
His personality is just oddball personality. Anyways, on to the gaming news. Thanks for stepping in. Ooh, did you guys follow me? Oh, thank you so much, guys. I don't even know if I hope the follower thing popped up, the alert. Should be fine. Should be working. Anyways, on to the gaming news. So let's go back to a week from today. I always check Destructoid. That's a big chunk of the Sunday morning show. Going over the game news. I like going to Destructoid despite the fact that the site is often very glitchy and full of ads and crap like that, pop-ups. That's why I use this privacy browser that cuts out all the cookies. Epic Privacy Browser. I recommend it. It's like a free VPN. You know, it has like a built-in VPN, so that's pretty cool. So whenever I'm looking at sensitive stuff or sketchy sites, I use this browser. Okay, so they reviewed Earth Defense Force. I'm not really interested in that series. It's last one I played was on PS3. That they gave you a free one in PS Plus, and it was just really, the frame rate was just really choppy. Banner Saga. I played and beat the first one on PC. It's really dope. I haven't played the second or third one, but might just replay the whole thing one day because your progress carries over. So that's pretty cool. Devil May Cry 5 has yet another theme song. I kind of like the first theme song. They performed it live at the Game Awards. It was cool. So, oops, I had closed. Whatever. We'll just put it in Google Chrome then. I wonder if this is the same woman from the first song. I mean, it's alright. It's alright. I mean, it should be a cool game. It's looking alright. I still need to finish the DLC, DMC DLC. I beat that game. I just need to finish the DLC. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Pokemon, Super Meat Boy. Best moments come from restrictions. This is a decent argument. In this article, I read some of it earlier on the toilet. It talks about how, you know, the linearity of like the earlier missions and like the movement, the controls, you know, it establishes a pace that is more memorable, slower, more memorable. You know, you appreciate the graphics more. And yeah, I definitely understand that sentiment, because when I first started playing it, I was like, what the hell? This is the, like, why does it control like this? Why is there like 2 or 3 hours of linear gameplay at the start of this game? The start of the game is so slow, but yeah, it makes sense that they're trying to ease you into a certain style of gameplay that most people aren't used to, that you don't see so much anymore, which is good. I mean, I don't want all the games to play the same, so I appreciate it. Although, you know, it doesn't make it better than Red Dead Redemption for me personally. I like Red Dead Redemption more, I think, so far. Even though I haven't finished Red Dead Redemption 2 yet. Just been busy, and I'm still chipping away at it, but it's like I'm nowhere near the end. Like I've gotten sick. Spoiler, but I got sick in the game, and I thought the end would be coming soon, but it's like still mission after mission, and dude's like sick, doing and it's affecting like some of the gameplay systems like stamina and stuff. So it's like, damn it. Where's the end of this game? Oh, Gunman Clive. This is actually pretty dope. I played it on 3DS. It was like $2. It's really good. It's short, but it's really good. Witcher and Monster Hunter. I haven't heard anybody talk about Monster Hunter in a while. People still play that? Katy Perry. Fucking Katy Perry's like some Illuminati MK Ultra victim or something like that. She's weird. I still can't believe. Oh, you know what else is weird? This is something I was watching earlier this week. Dang. It would be in my history though, wouldn't it? Be easier. Just gotta be careful so I don't leak my password, because that wouldn't be good at all, would it? That wouldn't be good at all. Okay, so I'm pretty sure Shack Stare. So I had seen this video about like people. Actually, maybe I'll show you that video instead, because I saw this video of like media personalities just glitching out basically on camera, and it was pretty fascinating. I watch a lot of different things on YouTube, so what you know about spam, that was kind of an interesting video. When the hell did I watch this? This was a few days ago, but trying to find it. I watch a lot of this Steve 1989 MRE. This is very interesting. Interesting what soldiers used to eat and stuff like that. Where is this video? I watch too much crap on YouTube, that's the problem. And then I can't find what the hell. It was like media MK Ultra, something like that. Okay, maybe it was this or some similar type video. So it's just people like randomly zoning out, or just like they're glitched like they're a glitched program or something. This is Lady Gaga. I mean, she's just a weirdo in general. But yeah, let's see what's something about Jay-Z and Beyonce. Yeah, look at Beyonce. She looks like drugged out. And just head back and forth. That is kind of like a weird behavior. Unless that's a song. Is that a song? Maybe she's just feeling a song or something. Now there's more, this might not be the best video, actually.
Speaking of showing us, 2 Chainz, you got a shot, 2 Chainz? Got a shot, let me see that shot, dog.
What is this? Now that's weird.
Speaking of showing us, 2 Chainz, you got speaking of showing us, 2 Chainz, you got a shot, 2 Chainz? Got a shot, let me see that shot, dog.
Yeah, what was this about? The hell was that about?
Was not human. I'm human, and I was human. I am human still.
I was human. I am human still.
Sorry about the.
Sorry about being warm, Mark.
No, it's.
We're not even yelling at you.
Yeah.
Yet.
We're not gonna yell at.
No, we're of course not.
Let me see.
It is a warm hoodie.
Yeah.
Let me see.
People of Australia and of our show, we were very empathetic about what happened and very sort of horrified.
It tends to be a lot of
we were
anchors.
Wondering, how is everyone going and how's Kim doing?
What? Okay.
I'm sorry, is there someone talking to you?
Yes, sorry.
Sorry about that. So I just was wondering
They
how
just
everyone's
came
doing.
in.
That's just weird.
Hello, Courtney, have we lost you?
Let me.
Bad news for the Obama administration. We have this new CNN ORC poll, which is.
And there's tons of videos like this online.
Quite a turnaround in.
She has like something going on with her brain. She's having like some kind of seizure.
Well, a very, very heavy debatation tonight. We had a very Darrison, but let's go to Terrace Chase and look for the head of the pit.
I mean, she seems a little scared as it's happening. Like, what the hell? She's like, what?
Well, a very, very heavy debatation tonight. We had a very Darrison, but let's go to Terrace Chase and look for the head of the pit. We had a very Darrison. I'm sorry.
Wipe the drill.
I was in a trance.
Yeah, wipe the drill there.
Yeah, it's a difficult title. It's a good day to die.
But I suppose it's because you had kind of a good day, and if you would have died, well, so be it. Is that it?
That's right. That's a good explanation. Have a sandwich, and let's go shopping.
Yeah.
Die hard.
That would have been at your chosen time.
Well, it's about, it makes about as much sense. A good, or maybe there is a good day to die hard.
Yeah. I tell you what.
He
You've had a
definitely was
rough
bewildered
year.
there.
You've had a year that would test a lot of people. Illness in the family. A breakup. This spasm of publicity about what happened from Mexico to London.
It was pretty rough, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Ah, weird. Hello. Oh my goodness. Hello. Ew. strong, Brittany. Yeah, it was a weird. Ew, I'm embarrassed. Can we stop?
What the hell is going on? I mean, we all know she's cray.
She is wearing a ratty wig, appearing in court on charges of smoking weed and then throwing her bong out of a 36th floor apartment when police arrived. Bynes insists she is fine, but recent events suggest otherwise. ABC's Gio Benitez is on the story. Gio, sad stuff.
It really is, Dan. This morning, Amanda Bynes denies it all, saying she never tossed anything out through
Well, I
the
mean,
window.
the thing is about the celebrities is that they take a lot of drugs and shit. So I really want to focus on like the media people who you think would, you know, they have to keep a polished image, polished, sober image. You know what I'm saying? All the time. Even though I'm sure, you know, they do the same shit we do when clocking out. But it's just definitely weird. I think I've seen this one before.
That's exactly how you have to have a certain amount of distance between the bodies
exactly.
in your high.
Yes, like they say in Catholic school, leave room for the Holy Ghost. Anyway, there is a lot of memories today, actually. It's a big day in music history.
35 years ago today, Elvis Presley passed away, the king of rock and roll, and as Mark Cohn says in his great song "Walking in Memphis," there's a pretty
Holy
little
Ghost
thing
was like
waiting
a
for the
trigger
king
word.
Harbor, Michigan, and what a pleasure for Herbie and me to introduce Marshall.
What I've heard about, learned about like MK Ultra or like or just brainwashing in general is that they you like basically, I guess sometimes they can torture you or just like do some Clockwork Orange type fucking, I don't know, like barrage of information, and then like they attach certain feelings or whatever with, you know, these trigger words like, you know, Manchurian Candidate, you know, you say like the orange is on the escalator and fucking they go into kill mode or some shit, you know. I don't know.
Eminem, but he's going to join the Saturday night crew with our music intro starting next Saturday night. But folks, I want to take you to the world premiere of one of his new videos called Berserk. Take a listen. It's headed for the top of the charts. Was that the great Rick Rubin who was helping produce that with you, Marshall, when you did that?
Yeah, sorry. Live TV. Live TV freaks me out a little bit. No. Yes, I'm sorry. What was the question?
These aren't the best clips. I mean, he could have just, you know, been like, I don't know, like, that didn't really seem like it could have been.
It's been a heck of a ride, to be honest.
This guy, though, what the hell?
I really can't complain. Yeah, I was kind of
just frozen.
I was a little down.
Healthy,
I found out I was
young
injured.
person.
I had to have surgery again, or you know,
frozen.
You know, with another knee. But at the end of the day, you know, I have amazing teammates. You know, guys like Draymond, everybody on this team, they come over there, they wrap their hands around me like, yo.
He literally was like frozen.
Watch there at the top of your screen over here, saying Jason Terry. And meanwhile, the Cavaliers give up 2. Wow.
Can you take us through what happened?
Okay, let's look at that Shaq stare real quick, because some people say it's a troll, but then like the other anchors, they kind of ignore him, so it's weird.
That could only be the musical stylings of Victor Oladipo, who is the reigning 2-time champion of the All-Star Weekend player talent show.
You are talented. I give you a little credit on that. A lot of credit. You're very talented. I mean, you're not a karaoke guy like me, but you can actually.
They're just ignoring him.
Brown eyes, right?
Like they were told this might happen, or they've seen this happen before.
You both have experience singing New York, New York. His was at the Slam Dunk Contest. Yours was in Vegas.
Yes.
We had the show out there. Here's just a little sample.
What the hell?
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it in old New York. See, I love to do karaoke. That's good, isn't it?
For like a whole minute or two.
Words.
You see those
Wait,
just
that was your
staring.
words. In old New York? Yeah.
The long-awaited.
It's weird. He's like, if it was a troll, you know, because Shaq does bits regularly, right? He'll do jokes and stuff, and like, I mean, I don't really watch this show, but I've seen clips here and there, and you know, the other hosts will get it in on the bit. They'll like work together to make the joke. But if that's a joke, how is it that, you know, for like almost a minute, he's just staring, and then these three guys just ignore him? And mind you, in when you're on TV in like these fancy studios and stuff, they have screens that show you all the different camera angles, which camera you're on, how you're looking, what you're looking like on each, you know, in each shot. So these guys, Barkley and these two other guys, they're seeing this. They can, I mean, Shaq, I mean, you know, even if it's a monitor like 30 feet away, you can see that Shaq is just, I mean, even out of the corner of your eye in peripheral vision, you see that this giant dude's just staring with his mouth open. It's weird. And like, I don't know if they ever addressed that later in that, but I don't know, man. It's weird. Anyways, let's get back here to the gaming news. Bethesda, claims it'll do a better job of drawing out. Oh God, so seriously? If you bought Fallout 76, I feel bad for you. Danganronpa trilogy. I'm interested in this because I hear so many good things about this series, and I never played them. It would be cool to have this trilogy, possibly. I have so many games to play, though. Oh, Panzer Dragoon 1 and 2. Really? What? Yo, the Sega Saturn Dragon Rider rail shooters Panzer Dragoon and Panzer Dragoon 2 Zwei are getting a revival? Finally? They're ready to print that money? Revealed this week in an unassuming developer post, Forever Entertainment announced that it will co-create remakes of both games with assistance from Sega. Forever Entertainment. Just to verify who the fuck these people are. I never heard of them. Why is the wiki not showing up? Forever. I guess they're not even on Wikipedia. That's not a great sign. Did they make Sedna? English, please. Hold on. Their site is kind of whack. What the hell? So I guess they made Fear Effect Sedna, which did not review that well, which is sad because people like me have been waiting for a new Fear Effect for quite a while. Look at this, 50%. Wow. IGN Italia gave it 78 for whatever that's worth. Fear Effect Sedna. That's sad. Have the first game. I don't know if I've even heard of their other games, and the fact that they made Sedna has me a little I don't know about the whole thing. I've seen this game before. And Frederick, although I heard those aren't that great either. Oh my god, I gotta take a leak so bad. Anyways. Okay, so while platforms weren't mentioned yet, the first Panzer Dragoon remake is scheduled for release before the end of 2019. Presumably that means we'll start hearing specifics about the project soon. Forever Entertainment didn't initially ring any bells for me, but the studio worked on Fear Effect Sedna, which made the rounds this year. The Gdynia, Poland-based team is promising completely new graphics compatible with today's standards and several modifications of the game, making it more attractive to modern players. There's a renewed interest in Sega, cashing in on nostalgia with something, anything. I mean, it could be good, it could be bad. This developer doesn't have the best track record, so I'm gonna reserve my hype for an actual preview of the game. Best Switch game, Destructoid. Best Switch game of the year. Oh, they're just doing nominations. Out of these, which is probably gonna be, I'm thinking the votes will probably go to either Celeste or Overcooked 2, maybe. Possibly. Even though I haven't played those games, but judging on what other people have said. Oh, new screenshots from Outer Worlds. Definitely will be looking forward to that game. Okay, whatever. It's gonna be good. It's looking good. John Romero's Sigil is the unofficial 5th Doom episode. What? Sigil. Oh yeah, they're selling a mod for a hell of a lot of money. Yeah, I remember seeing that. That's ugly as shit. Unless you're like into Satanism, I guess. All that gay stuff. Let's all come together to mock the hilariously shitty official Sonic movie poster. Is it really gonna be that funny? Oh my god. Ugh. Nah, this ain't it, Chief. Best PS4 game nominees. What do we think? I'm thinking. Well, I never played God of War, so my opinion doesn't matter. But I had a lot of fun with Spider-Man. Let me tell you, Spider-Man was really good. Really, that was probably my game of the year. Like out of all the new games that I played this year, it's probably my favorite game of the year, I would say. And I played a few games this year. What did I play? Dragon Ball FighterZ, Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm not done with it yet, though. Street Fighter Collection, Genesis Classes Collection, Far Cry 5. Detroit Become Human. Yeah, I mean, I played a good amount of new games that came out this year, and I would say Spider-Man was probably my favorite one overall. Had a great story, great graphics. The controls were a little, I don't know, maybe the controls were too complicated, but they're like I didn't, even like towards the end of the game, I was still like fumbling with the controls. And I'm not that old and senile yet to not be able to get a hang of controls in a game. I've been gaming for most of my damn life. Just Cause 4, Remastered in Blood, Conan Unconquered is an unrelenting strategy game from Petroglyph. Build an unbeatable base. Actually, let me put that here, just so here.
Civilization has made you weak. Soft beds, rich food, and the temptations of the flesh. But the horde is at the walls.
Is there gonna be any gameplay here or what?
Remember what you fight for.
So I guess that should be interesting. Gonna have some interesting units. Oh, why did I close that? It's gonna. Why? So undoubtedly, I'll need to look at another YouTube video. Anyways, yeah, it could be interesting. Everything looks great on Game Boy Color. With a novel for the latest update. Kind of a slow news week. Probably the biggest news was the Soulja Fuse thing, sadly enough. Just thinking about spending another 60 fucking hours in an Assassin's Creed world just makes me nauseous. Origins was great, but it was bloated as hell. I can just imagine how bad Odyssey is bloated. Illustrations, a sparse look at Akira Toriyama's work. Oh, that's cool. They came out with a book. Sick. This looks like 17. Yeah. That's kind of like Pan's outfit. What the hell? I mean, I love Toriyama, but I don't think he can do any other style. This is like his style, and a lot of his stuff in Dragon Quest, whether purposefully or not, a lot of the characters look very similar to Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z characters. But I don't know, I guess that's part of the appeal, right? New level for Human Fall Flat. I need to finish that game. It's pretty good. Definitely. Best Xbox One game. I do not have an Xbox One, but we can still speculate. And they'll probably pick Red Dead 2. Probably. Soul Calibur 6 looks good as well. I haven't played it though. I was considering it because they went down to 40 and I got a 20% off PSN voucher I could use. Ooh, but then they got the DLC that I'm gonna want too because they got 2B from Nier Automata. I definitely want to be able to play as her as well. I do appreciate that Geralt comes with the game, the base game though. Holiday sale. Wave Break is a glorious combo of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and Wave Race 64. Two games I like. I will check that out then. Oh yeah, I've seen this trailer. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's something I'd buy though. If it shows up on PS Plus as a free game, that'd be cool. That kind of game, for me at least. Not something I am yearning to spend $20+ on. This is kind of cool. A stellar accessory that celebrates preservation and gaming history. You can play your shmups. That's pretty cool. I wonder how much they charge for that. Not that I would get it. I'm not that much into shmups. But it is cool. And I don't know why Nintendo themselves didn't create some kind of accessory like this. They're the freaking masters of selling you plastic accessories. $12. Shipping is generally $4 extra. I mean, it's alright. If you're a really big shmup fan, that's awesome. I would totally get that if I actually love shmups like that. I just casually like shmups. But it is cool. PC game. Ooh, I can't wait for the Messenger to come out in physical. I heard this is good. Return of the Obra Dinn. I gotta play that too. So many games to play, and I really have to take a dump and a piss, so this is gonna have to end very soon. Super Robot Wars. Physical copy for what? Hey, I gotta do this. I can get that DLC, homie. Oh, I have until January 31st. Okay, good. Good. Because I want that free. Whatever's free, give it to me. I really, really have to use the bathroom. Game of the Year edition announced with an amazingly bizarre message. Would love Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2 will never run on the Switch. Are you kidding me? It's a graphical achievement on the PS4. And it's such a huge game. It would take forever to port that to the Switch. It would take forever. Updates, new feature, board game, battle from potential stuntman. Okay, I guess we could watch that. But I don't think we have much time. Actually, I just want to wrap this up already so I can use the bathroom. I heard about this. This is pretty bad. I don't think I've played it since this was added. I don't know if this affects because I have Season 1 and 2 and all that. I don't know if that's just for the base game. I don't know. Best portable game. Let's look at that real quick. Nominees. I want to play WarioWare Gold. Wait, Strange Journey. That came out this year? I don't know. I feel like they're going to give it to Bloodstain, though, because that had a lot of hype behind it. We'll see. Oh, I really got to... we really got to get through this. Best mobile game. Ooh, Travis Strikes Again. Crew 2. Okay. They talk about that. Survival RPG. More Spider-Man DLC. I don't think I want to play any of that. 2B. Yeah, I want to play as 2B. Dead or Alive 6 looks cool. I've seen the trailer. It looks cool. But maybe they'll do another free to play version like they did with Dead or Alive 5. They had this free-to-play version. I actually played some of it on PS3 online. I also played a shit ton of, was it Tekken Revolution, the free-to-play Tekken game on PS3? I played that a lot. I would just go online, yo, what's up? I would just go online and they give you, with Tekken Revolution, they gave you, a limit on, how much you could play. But if you kept winning, you could play longer. So it was actually fun because, there's something on the line. I was trying to win so I could keep playing. So I would just be, have my adrenaline pumping, beating people online, and yes, I can continue playing for another whatever many games. So it was interesting. I wonder if they'll do a similar thing towards the end of this console generation. Am I going to play Street Fighter V today? No, I'm not going to play Street Fighter V today. I still need to finish up that video that I was working on. The next game I'm trying to stream is Smash Ultimate. So once I'm done with what I'm working on, I'm going to stream some Smash Ultimate. I was streaming for 5 hours straight yesterday. I went to this 2K19 tournament. Actually won the first round, which was amazing. But then we got eliminated in the next round. That team, they had Lakers, so they had LeBron James and were cheesing with LeBron. Like, oh my God, it was just ridiculous. I hate it when you play a sports game and then you're playing against like the best team or like the best players. It's almost like a cheat in those games. Classics are gone. Well, if there's more demand, they'll start making more again. But they're probably leaving room in the market for their next classic, which will probably be the Game Boy Classic or Game Boy Advance Classic, or a combination of that. Let's see, Metro Exodus. I still need to play Last Light. Best remaster. Let me see. I mean, they pretty much have to pick Shadow of the Colossus because it was such a huge from the ground up thing. Oh, the mobile game. What's the mobile game? I haven't played. Oh, I actually played PUBG Mobile. It's pretty impressive on mobile. I'm surprised that it runs the way it does on mobile. I actually won. I got a chicken dinner once, and like I only played a few games, but I actually won one. That was cool. Full Throttle is free on GOG. Free version. What else? What other news is here today? Smash update. I'm surprised that $199 isn't the MSRP for the 1S yet. It should have been on sale for $150, really. Oh, it came a little bit late. I'm like dying to use the bathroom and I need to eat my breakfast. Show's almost over. Just going through the last bit of this news. I got so much editing to do. I was talking about that a little bit earlier, but yeah, I have so many things I want to edit and put together. Really a slow news week. Infinity Blade from Fortnite for being too overpowered. I gotta try out that season 7. See, well, I played a little bit of it, but not that much. Forts, Dusk. This looks interesting. They rated this pretty high, right? What did they give this? It's like a old school shooter style game. 9.5. I can't harp too much on that point. This is shooter perfection and something fans of the classics need to experience. Maybe it doesn't redefine what is possible with video games, but it beats out basically every other shooter I've played. I know I'll be replaying this for years to come and look forward to seeing what fans are capable of. Even though it has like a dated look to it, but I don't know if it's fun. The art looks crazy. This is a crazy shot right there. Into the Spider-Verse. Have you seen Into the Spider-Verse? I hear it's really good. Yeah, the next game I'm going to play is Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. That's the next game I'm going to stream. Not sure if I'll be streaming that today because I need to finish editing, but this week I will be streaming it because I'm almost done with that video. So I'm going to definitely stream Smash most likely on the usual schedule, Wednesday and Thursday. My freaking unemployment benefits are running out, so I'm getting a little bit. They're gonna be done by like the end of January, so I'm a bit concerned about the money situation. I gotta I freaking had a really good interview for this one job, and like they never hit me back up. Like I emailed them like, hey, is this position filled? They're not replying back. So I don't know what the deal is. I hate when that happens, because then you wonder like, what the hell went wrong? Like what, or are they just backed up? Like, I'm pretty sure I did really well on that interview. Just Cause 4. I hear it's not that great, but what did Destruct? Yeah, 4.5. Just Cause 4 is not a better game than its predecessor. In many ways, it feels like the same game, just with a new continent to explore. 50% off. I'll get Battlefield 5 when it's cheap, and maybe Black Ops 4. I don't know. Not too many games to play. And that is it for the Sunday show. That is it. Thank you for tuning in, and looking forward to the streams later this week. Make sure you're subbed to my YouTube so you can keep an eye out for that PS1 Classics video I'm working on. There's also, I need to edit like a highlight video of yesterday's event and other stuff. So have a great Sunday, and I'll see you next time on the Sunday morning show every Sunday at 10 a.m. at twitch.tv/TheMCFaceman. And I'm out.